The first Christian response to civil injustice is to invoke the moral integrity of God and to seek to arouse the condemnation of conscience in those who are wrong. I got to bring this to a close because, well, you're going to get tired and sitting pretty soon here, but this allows for other opinions. Jesus' greatest condemnations were reserved for failed spiritual authority, not for civil authority. Think about it. It was the Sadducees, the Pharisees, the leaders he had harsh words for. Civil authority, he knew he had to live in the kingdom, and so he simply said, submit to it or give to them what belongs to them. Paul said, submit to it and give respect to its institutions. Peter repeated that very thought. You might ask, did Jesus submit to civil authority? Here's part of the conversation before he is turned over to the Jews to be crucified. Pilate comes back in. They've beat him. They put a crown of thorns on his head. They've wrapped a robe around him. And Pilate comes back in where he's at. And he says, where do you come from? He's already told him he's a king. And so Pilate says, okay, where do you come from? But Jesus gave him no answer. Do you refuse to speak to me? Pilate said. Don't you realize I have the power either to free you? Jesus answered, you'd have no power over me if it were not given to you from above. He recognized